the sealed door, thrumming with unrelieved frustration, until the one mindless thing he could do occurred to him. He punched his fist into the force field, savagely. Force field hum, died, and both Kirk and Spock looked into the doorway as the security bars slid open again.
Is so far so good?
33 years earlier, the shuttlecraft Helen Hogg had served with distinction on the U.S. Endurance.
Mo Farah will take our stars, Kananiza Bekele, and
Her personnel communicator chirped. The identifier display told her who it was.
Alan's first round win over
Ladders,
Belgium.
Kirk said, as the thunderbolt hummed to a stop and the doors pulled open. Advanced technology, of course!
Star Wars at United City dealt a major blow.
Mallory paused before the beat-up metal door. He could see 4 layers of different colored paint among the assorted dings and scratches.
Advantage ladies experience.
2 minutes later, the image of the angry SCIS agent appeared in the deck screen in Mallory's office.
And blocked toilets, forcing prisoners to endure inhumane conditions.
Griffin walked down the hall down at Spock, but Sarek's kid found the evidence first.
No. A total of 30 staff were assaulted. No. Oh, the sun. Yeah. The multiplication of the number of people among whom such capabilities are duplicated is growth capital. The fuzzy boundaries, overlaps, and dependencies between the two kinds are, of course, acknowledged. Growth is driven by human capital in this sense. Large numbers of people applying to their capabilities to do work, much of which involves drawing on or actually reducing natural capital.
Indeed, the government's main task in a mature market economy is to free it of obstacles that might stop it growing.
Like a bemused farmer who would treat the enchanted goose.
Want not waste it? The gospel of gold. The gospel of gold.
Enjoy data that is ordered either at the time of entry or later on.
The approach to thinking about people computational that I prefer on the occasion when such thinking seems appropriate to me is
holding the balance between them in the cases where it appears doubtful which of them is applicable to the case.
part of why this happened is...
Absolutely. Just fader moves. That's one of the reasons we get the console we did.
Who invented champagne?
39.99.
I've got to cut your hair before long, said Mother.
So that his revolt will cause a great flow of blood.
When in disgrace with fortune and men's eyes,
An unknown evil, and from Antony refusal.
oh, how thy worth with manners may I sing.
Weak galleys will be joined together. False enemies the strongest on the rampart. Weak ones assailed at Bratislava trembles. Lubeck and Meissen will take on the barbarian side.
Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful. And the end of that mirth is heaviness.
The day that she will
Even
be
in
held
laughter,
queen,
the heart
the day
is sorrowful.
after
And the end of that mirth is
the day
heaviness.
that she
Heaviness.
will be hailed as queen.
Even in laughter,
The day
the heart is sorrowful. But the end of that mirth is heaviness.
that's the day that she beheld queen. The day that she beheld
Even
queen.
in the laughter of the heart
The day she
is
beheld
sorrow,
queen.
and the end of that mirth is heaviness.
The day that she will be held queen. Right.
Liver with green beans.
Right. Hot countries been Europe's largest producer on the island.
Stewed lamb with horseradish.
Right. But from you I have been absent in the spring.
Oatmeal pastry.
Indeed, Spock was no closer to comprehending him.
Cream butter pastry.
The children, something's starting to happen. Desserts. The stars are becoming dimmer. It's all over the sky.
Cold nut rolls!
The supreme commandment is to protect the inner core and the freedom of each individual.
Basic cookie dough!
Information flows.
Envelopes!
Find out more at woodlandtrustshop.com.
Dry stew!
Thank you, sir.
Dependence on the creator!
Oh, okay. Thanks for listening anyway.
She went out of the room and slammed the door with her.
Well, now, Nose Monica. The electric Kool-Aid acid test.
Feelings they cherish.
Welcome, the Beatles.
Another.
Where's it? What happened to musical notes with the arrival of MIDI and is happening to people?
What?
What happened to music with the arrival of MIDI
With the arrival of MIDI,
is happening to people?
it's happening to people. What happened to musical notes?
Yeah, it breaks my heart when I talk to energized young people who idolize the icons of the new digital ideology, like and 3 open Creative Commons mashups I am always struck by the endless stress they put themselves through. They must manage their online reputations constantly, avoiding the ever-roaming evil eye of the hive mind. Yeah.
Use specific geographical features sometimes form part of traditional symbols. The river Euphrates, the
I would prefer not to judge.
a
You okay?
legendary man whom the devil covers with a wolf skin. And forces to roam, howling over the countryside.
I like this book.
Good book.
You Are Not a Gadget by Jaron Lanier. What a good book. It's a good book.